What's up, guys? This is Gianella, and I'm here at the Hollywood Walk of Fame Honors, ready to see some of the biggest names in Hollywood. Hey guys, I'm here with Gabrielle Ruiz. Hi! So Gabrielle, what are you most excited about for tonight's event?
Are you kidding me? I get to watch all these people that I've seen on television for years and years and film in their industry, and I actually get to be on the same red carpet with them. I'm trying not to freak out.
So why do you think the Hollywood Walk of Fame is so important to people?
That's a really good question. I think it's important to recognize the impacts that these people have made, and not only on just like my life, but also in my career and what I aspire to have and aspire to be. And you get to see like they have been here and they made their mark. They have arrived, and I love that about the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. So are you excited to get your own Hollywood star one day?
Yeah, why not? I hope to be next to Selena Quintanilla. Hopefully there's a space there.
Oh, I love Selena. Yes. We're going to bust out Beady Beady Bum Bum right now.
You know, we're from the same part of Texas.
Oh, you are?
When she,
Corpus Christi?
A little more south.
Okay.
Texas is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge, but I love the fact that when I came when I was young, and we made a point to see her star. Mm-hmm. And it was so personal. You know what I mean? So I feel like anyone that has had a star on the Walk of Fame, you know that you have a personal connection with them. So it's really great.
It's time for a time machine question.
Time machine question.
Yes. Okay. So if you could go back in time and give your younger teen self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Absolutely. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want, because you're not going to know whether it's a yes or no unless you ask. And I remember always being afraid that if I would always create results thinking that person would get mad, or that person would say no, or that person would say yes, and then I didn't know what to do. I definitely would like to give myself that advice if I could go back.
Why do you think the Walk of Fame is so important to people?
It's just part of history. It's something that you dream about as a little kid. You want to be in the entertainment industry. You want your hands imprinted, staking your claim on Hollywood Boulevard. It just attracts tourists. It's just something that is so special to people.
Yeah.
I always go to Guitar Center with Mark, my fiance, and we always check them out. Thank you. We always check out everyone's handprints there. So I think if we were to get that call soon, which I'm waiting for, maybe we'd do it there.
Awesome.
Right at Guitar Center.
So it's time for a time machine question. Okay, so if you were to go back in time and give your teen self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Don't drink too much in your future.
That's good advice for me, right?
Because you got to focus.
Yes.
Don't drink. It sounds cool. You think everyone's doing it. You get so much more done when you don't.
Yeah. Yes.
Go to yoga. Find your zen.
Yes. Yoga's awesome.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame it's ever since I got out to Hollywood, which was a long time ago, when you were still a gleam in your mother's eye, and seeing Marilyn Monroe and going to the Grumman Theater, looking at Milton Boyle, Elvis Presley. There's so many great people to look at on the Doris. I can go on for hours and hours and hours. It's a great place. It honors a lot of people that are celebrities, and now they're reaching out to people in the music business, not just in film. And it's a great event tonight. It's a beautiful night to be in Los Angeles.
If you could go back in time and give your teen self a piece of advice, what would it be?
If I was going to do that, I would have to say that I would have paid a little bit more attention in school. I mean, I did okay in school, but I could have done a lot better. Yeah. I think education is a very important part of young people's lives, Well, I'm sure you went to college, right?
Yeah, I'm in college.
There you go.
Oh, it's extremely important. It's something that's never going to go away. Mm-hmm. I mean, no earthquake going on Hollywood Boulevard, so it's going to be there for quite a while.
Yes.
It's nice to show your cousins who never saw your movie or grandchildren. You say, "There's your granddaddy."
Yeah.
All my grandchildren they sent me a picture of them surrounding it.
That's very
It's
special.
continuous. To be continued. It's very nice.
That's very special.
Yeah.
That's very special. So, what was the most rewarding part about having your own star?
The most rewarding part?
Yes.
People haven't seen it in a long time were there. I mean, it was like a history lesson. It's like a documentary. All the people came out of the woodwork. Mm-hmm. It's amazing how many people I had forgotten about that showed up. How many congratulations. It was very nice.
Wow.
Very nice, yeah.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So, it's time for our time machine question.
Uh-oh,
yeah. So, if you could go back in time and give your teen self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Give my teen self one piece of advice. Listen to my grandma.
Ah, nice.
She was right in the
but
first place.
They're always right. Moms, grandmas, always
She only
right.
lied to me one time. She said, "This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you."
That's the biggest one, right? That's a lie. Guys, don't believe it.
She
Okay.
lived to be 115.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
she had some kind of secrets, didn't she? Yeah.
She did. If you guys could go back in time and give your teen self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Borrow money.
That's a good one. I should have done that.
Yeah.
Borrow money? Why do you think the Hollywood Walk of Fame is so important?
Because it brings people from around the world here to see the stars and be close to the people they've loved from just watching in cinema and listening to radio or listening to, cartoons and commercials, all that kind of stuff. They get to see their star and feel kind of close to them, I believe. Plus, it's good for the tourism here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also helps LA.
Yes. Economics.
So it's time for our time machine question. If you could go back in time and give your teen self one piece of advice, what would it be?
My advice would be just keep persistent. Keep doing what you want to do and go after it.
I am Gabrielle Ruiz with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and you're watching Teens Wanna Know.
Teens want to know.
Teens want to know.
Hey, you're watching Teens Want to Know, and this is Louis Gossett Jr. Hang in there. It's your turn.
Gossett Jr.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
So
You know, you look just like a big bright light.